Welcome back to the Blocks Over Shots podcast. I'm your boy Jay.
And I'm Nba Milan. And in today's second podcast episode, top 20 MVP candidates. Now, I do not have a lick of a clue of why we decided to do 20 MVP candidates compared to the 10 to 5, maybe 15 if people want to go, a little bit longer. But it's a podcast. Yeah. Podcasts are normally like around an hour, so I kind of get it. But yeah, we spent all weekend. We spent Monday as well.
Yeah, Monday.
Because this is going to be posted on Tuesday, hopefully, of course. This is that's when we're making it. But yeah, we're excited about this one. Let's get straight onto it. You can go. You can go first. You can go first with number 20.
Okay, so for my 20th spot,
whoa, my bad. Hey. Disclaimers of players that we did not have on our list. Okay. So I have no Knicks players, no Celtics players, and no Anthony Davis.
I think I can. My only disclaimer is I don't have any Celtics players. Oh no, one more. I don't have any Raptors players since they're struggling.
Okay. Makes sense. So now you can go. Number 20.
Yeah, number 20 for me. I thought long and hard about this because I don't want to leave anyone out and anyone gets mad, But I have to leave out Zion. I'm gonna be putting Russell Westbrook. I was thinking Zion. Yeah, I was thinking Zion for a long time, but yeah. Averaging a triple. I know the Wizards. I know they're not a winning team right now. They're definitely not a winning team right now. But he's putting up absurd stats. I can't leave him off, And he's averaging. No, he had a 30-20 game. 30-20 game. Yeah.
35, 21, and 14.
Left off of 14. Wow.
He's 30, just modding. He's just modding. He's just the best. Wait. Oh, okay, never mind. Yeah, so there's Archer's number 20. My number 20 is a guy that I already have the stats put up for on my laptop right now. Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is going to be my number 20, contributing to winning basketball alongside his teammate, who is also on my list, Donovan Mitchell. But yeah, he's having the best season, in my opinion, from what I've seen of Rudy Gobert, the best season of his career, averaging 14 and 13 with 3.5 offensive rebounds, 3 blocks, 0.5 steals, which isn't good by any means. But yeah, he's having a spectacular season. And that's going to be my number 20. Who's your 19, RJ?
So for my 19th player, oh no, it's not even. Okay, so for my 19th player, I had LaMelo Ball. I said this. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay. I'm messing up. I can't speak. What's it called? So LaMelo is obviously, to me, I think he's the main reason why the Hornets are where they are right now in the standings. And they're 6th or 5th. 6th, I'm pretty sure.
I'll check that while you speak.
He's averaging either 21, 6, and 6, either 21, 6, and 6, or 26 and 6.
And so the Hornets are the 4th seed in the East. They're 6 games behind the Bucks for the 3 seed. They're only 9 games behind the 1 seed.
The Hornets. Oh my god.
Yeah. My number 19 is Rudy Gobert's running mate, Donovan Mitchell. I couldn't put Donovan or Rudy any higher because they're both such good players that play alongside each other. So it's kind of like, now, of course, I can't say the same exact thing with like Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, and James Harden, who are all on my list. But those guys are, I'm not going to say like superior, but they're better than Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert. So I didn't feel like I could have put Donovan Mitchell any higher. He's having a spectacular season, contributing to winning basketball, best team in the league right now with a record of 35 and 11. What? But yeah, I'm going to have Donovan as my number 19. 18.
So yeah, for you, I understand because they're like sharing a throne in Utah. I get that.
Yeah.
So yeah, for my 18th, he's not here. I got to stop looking there. Ben Simmons, and he's averaging 16, 8, and 7. So he's playing
what do you think the 8 and what do you think the 7 is?
8 assists, I would say.
8 assists.
It was 8 rebounds, I'm surprised.
It's 16 points, 8 rebounds, 7.5 assists.
Oh, okay.
On
7.5. So
yeah, 55% from the field and 33% from 3. Yeah, light work for Ben. 33% from 3. Light work. That's off his shoulders.
Oh, one thing I forgot to say about Ben, by the way, they might be the best team in the East.
Not
I forgot to
not
say
by
that.
too wide of a margin. They have the same exact wins, but they have one less loss than the Nets. So they're
Oh,
they're barely there. They're
oh,
barely there, but still they're there. My number 18, on the other hand, this is a guy that I did not have originally in my list, but today I made some last minute changes before the episode. DeMar DeRozan. Now, hear me out here. Do you have DeMar on your list?
yes.
Oh, okay. So DeMar DeRozan is number 18th on my list. He's averaging 20 points, 4.5 rebounds. And for a guy that was labeled not a passer, a ball hog,
Yeah.
7 assists. 7 assists.
That ranks 14th in the league.
Which is crazy. Oh, good job. Hey, RJ did his research. 14th in the league. God. Yeah. He's shooting 49% from the field, 30% from three, 88% from the free throw line.
Oh,
88%. Yeah, tomorrow's having a spectacular season. The Spurs are the 8th seed, I believe. Yeah, Spurs are the 8th seed, and he's a big reason why. He's the biggest reason why. He's your star. 17. And wait,
yeah.
and before you go into 17, as you see, from 20 to like 11, we're kind of like, not speed running it, but like we're kind of going a little bit faster because 10 through 1 is like the most important players. But yeah, 17.
So yeah, for me, even though the season has been really, really cut short because injuries, I have Anthony Davis, running mate of LeBron. He's averaging I don't know the rebound. Oh no, 8 rebounds, 22 points, and 3 assists on 53% from the field. So
And
shooting efficient, yeah.
29% from three and 71% from the free throw line. That's why he did not make my list. His 3 and free throw percentages are so bad, and he's been injured for far too long. You can't be a top 20 MVP candidate. And like I said, I forgot to mention this in the intro. We're doing this with no injuries, by the way. So that's why there's going to be some players on my list that are injured, but there's going to be no injuries. So I didn't put AD on my list because of the fact that he's been injured for too long. But like I said, no injuries. But if we were to stop at where AD is now, he did not deserve to be a top 20 MVP candidate. 22, 8, and 3 is good. But then you see a shooting switch, 53%. That's what you expect from AD, who's a power forward. 30% from 3 and 71% from the free throw line. That's just nasty. I'm sorry. That's just nasty. Yeah. My 17, on the other hand, Devin Booker. Devin Booker averaging 25, 4 and 5. Well, 4.5. 25, 4.5. 25, 4, and then 4.5. On 49% from the field and 35% from three, with 84% from the free throw line. The Suns are the 2 seed, I think 4 games behind the 1 seeded Jazz, but they can very well fall to the 3 seed or the 4 seed. The Lakers are 2 games. No, the Lakers are 1 game behind them, and the Clippers are a half of a game behind them. So they can very well fall, but with the way that they're playing right now, the kind of basketball that they're playing, they're not going to fall. They are playing spectacularly, and Devin Booker is their star. Now, of course, he did need some more help, like most players. A lot of players do need help, but Devin Booker is the main player on this team, and he's going to be he already is. He's their future star, and yeah, Devin Booker is my number 17. 16.
Yeah. For 16, I had this is where I had DeMar. So for me, I had DeMar at 16. He was averaging, as you said, 7.2 assists, which is that sounds weird. That's 0.2 assists per game behind Ja Morant. So
what? I didn't even know that.
Ja's 7.4. Like,
oh my gosh.
And 20 points, and he's carrying the Spurs somehow in the playoffs. So yeah.
Okay. That's a good number 16. My number 16 was your number 20, Russell Westbrook. I couldn't put him that low because he's averaging a triple double. You can't. Yeah. I couldn't put him as low as 20, but I feel like 16 is exactly where he belongs because he's averaging this triple double, but it's on terrible efficiency. 43% from the field, 31% from three, and 61% from the free throw line. So it's on terrible efficiency, good stats, bad efficiency, and on a bad team. But I can't put him as low as 20 because he's averaging a triple double. Nonetheless, it's still an amazing feat. So yeah, I'm gonna have to. And so many people are talking about averaging a triple double, yet no one other than Russ still has averaged the actual triple double. Like Luka has an average one, LeBron has an average one. So people have been talking about how triple doubles are so regular, in which they are, but no one other than Russ has actually averaged one. Other than of course Oscar Robertson.
Yeah.
That's my 16. Okay, so now that's where it gets important. 15 through 1. 15.
Yeah, this is like the list that other people do, top 15.
Yeah.
So yeah, my number 15. This is where I had Devin Booker. Obviously you said he needed more help. He got that. Chris Paul, amazing team player and stuff. So he's working with him as his. He's better than Chris Paul. Yeah, so Chris Paul is his running mate, and he's averaging 25 and 4 on 49% efficiency. So he's efficient.
Having a good season. My number 15 is the young cat, Zion Williamson. I think I originally left him out of my list, but I look back at the stats and it's like, I can't do that. He hasn't missed a single game this season, right? Has he? The Pelicans have played 46 games. Okay, no, Zion's missed 2 games this season and is averaging 26 points, 7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 62% from the field and 34% from 3. 35% from 3. Shooting 1% lower from the free throw line than Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook shooting 61% from the free throw line. So Zion shooting a full 10% higher than Russ. Zion is shooting a full 10% higher. So yeah, Zion is going to be my number 15. His team isn't really doing too good. The Pelicans are the 12th seed, but they're only 2 games behind the 10 seed Warriors, who are in the play-in. So, they could very well, sneak in as an 8 seed to play against like the Jazz, the Suns, the Clippers, or the Lakers. So yeah, that's going to be my 15th player. 14, RJ.
So 14 for me was this is where I had Donovan Mitchell. I put him not way higher, but higher than you put him because I just thought the fact that the Jazz are the 1 seed, it's not like they have like some super team or anything. Nets.
True.
But yeah.
I know you just said Nets.
He's averaging 5.5 assists and 26 points. So it's pretty spectacular on a winning team.
I would agree with that, but at the same time, I didn't have him at 14. But everything that you said right there is absolutely correct. 14, though, is where I had Ben Simmons. Now, because you had Ben Simmons far lower. You had Ben Simmons, I think, at 19.
Yeah, 19.
Yeah, 19, right? Just double check your list. You had Ben Simmons at 19, right?
Yeah.
I had Ben Simmons at 14 because of the fact that, well, he is the secondary star to that team, to that 76ers team with no Joel, and they're still winning games without Joel, and he and Tobias Harris are the prime reasons. I would still say that Ben Simmons is better than Tobias Harris. I feel like that's a given. But yeah, throughout when Joel hasn't been playing, he's been playing good. Ben Simmons has been playing spectacular when Joel isn't playing. And yeah, he deserves his 14 spot. That might be a little bit too high, but it's fine. 13.
Yeah. Okay. So for 13 for me, that was I had Kawhi Leonard there. As since he's averaging, I definitely. How many steals is he averaging? Do you know that? Because I know he's averaging, like obviously he's going to be averaging a good amount. Is Kawhi? 26 points per game, four almost 5 assists. That ranks I think that ranks pretty high.
Kawhi's averaging 2 steals.
Oh yeah, okay, that's good. And 51% efficiency. So yeah, I had him on my 13th spot, and they're 3rd in the West, and the West is up.
Okay, so my number 13 is Kyrie. Kyrie's playing on that stacked Brooklyn Nets team. It's kind of crazy that team is actually like a thing. Imagine all those players in their primes. You better well just quit.
Oh my god!
Quit. Don't play basketball. But yeah, why did I put in Kyrie and it put Kevin Durant? Nice.
So
why did I put Kyrie? It's fine. Yeah, Kyrie's actually having a far better season than I had it. Kyrie's averaging 28 points, 5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists.
20? No, he's not. No, he's not averaging 28.
He's averaging 28. Yeah.
Okay. Now, this is... I didn't say this as a disclaimer, but I didn't have Kyrie on my list. And that's only because he's, on Big
Yeah.
Three. And I had no idea he's
Okay, I'm
averaging
gonna
28.
while I was making my top 20 list, I like completely forgot about Kawhi. But I do have a player that's in my top 12 that can be replaced for him. So I'm fine with that. Kawhi is gonna end up on my list. I'm kind of insane in the head. I'm not good. Maybe I leave him off. I don't know. Yeah. My number 13 has to be Kyrie. Like I said, you hear the numbers. You hear the numbers. He has only played 32 games, but still, it's Kyrie Irving. This guy's absolutely dogging the league when it comes to scoring right now. Absolutely dogging. Wait, where is this? Wait.
But what is he ranking the league? What?
Wait. In Kyrie's in the 3-1 comeback season, Kyrie played a total of 53 games. He only averaged 19 points in the 3-1 comeback season.
What?
19? That's cap.
That's ridiculous.
That's actually kind of crazy. I had no clue.
Yeah.
Well, now I also have more stuff brought. What is this? Julius Randle leads the league in minutes played?
That's weird. That's really weird.
What? Julius Randle? I just go to the stat leaders because you asked me where Kyrie ranks, and I just see Julius Randle just being the best. But yeah, if you want to know where Kyrie ranks, if my thing would load. Thank you. Now that it's finally not terrible. Complete leaders. No. It can take its time.
Are you serious, bro?
What's happening? Where's Kyrie? Kyrie's averaging 28.1. So 28.1, what? Wait. Are they not classifying Kyrie because he's barely played the season? Okay, fine. Yeah, well, if I were to have to rank him, okay, then he would be number 6 over Zach LaVine because he hasn't played too many games this season, but they didn't add him. They didn't add him to the list. So yeah, Zach LaVine's averaging 27.5, and Kyrie would be number 6, right behind Giannis.
Okay.
0.3 behind Giannis. Number 12. This is the player that I'm gonna have to replace Kawhi. That I'm gonna have to replace for Kawhi. But yeah, who's your number 12?
Yeah, for everyone watching, I just wanted to say I totally knew that. I didn't forget Kyrie, obviously, but I just didn't know those stats. But yeah. So yeah, for 12, number 12 for me is Jimmy Butler.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait. Because I was going to replace Jimmy Butler because my number 12 is Jimmy as well. I was going to replace Jimmy for Kawhi, but now that I think about it, because Jimmy doesn't have that. He has that secondary star, but Bam isn't as much of a star as PG is, who's having a bit of a resurgence season. So do I just leave Kawhi out of my list completely, or do I replace them for a different player? Do I take out, I don't know, take out DeMar, add Kawhi, put Kawhi at 14, put Ben Simmons at 18. I'll do that, yeah. So take out DeMar, I'll put Kawhi in at 18, and then I'll swap DeMar and Ben. So Kawhi is my 14, Ben's my 18, 13 is my Kyrie, and 12 is my Jimmy. But yeah, explain why you have Jimmy at 12. I think that's our one ranking. That's the same exact thing. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Especially since it's so high on the list, you're going to have different players.
So Jimmy's averaging 21, 7, and 7. I know the Heat are the 8th seed. I know. But if we're talking valuable players in the league right now, Jimmy straight comes to your mind. Just straight up.
There's very few players better than Jimmy. Technically, they're tied for the 7th seed with the Celtics.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that sounds dumb.
What do you say? Yeah. When you talk about most valuable players, there's a few players that come to your mind, and Jimmy Butler is for sure one of them. Like I just said, 21.5 points. We'll round up for him. 8 rebounds and 7 assists. Now
8 rebounds.
His 3-point percentage is terrible. No, take a guess at his 3-point percentage.
Oh, okay. It's 34%.
20%.
Jimmy.
He's shooting 13 for 63 this season. Sucks. He's terrible.
What the heck, man?
Stop shooting at this point. Stop shooting. Oh. But yeah, he's having a spectacular season. Like I said, like RJ said, they're the 8th seed, tied for the 7th seed with the Celtics. But while Jimmy Butler either wasn't playing or wasn't playing good, the Heat weren't playing or weren't playing. No, the Heat have to play Milan. What do you mean? The Heat weren't playing good while Jimmy Butler either wasn't playing or wasn't playing good. Jimmy Butler comes back and they're finally back to winning. Like, if Jimmy Butler started off the season playing more and playing better, they're for sure one of the best teams in the league. Like, Jimmy played the same exact. Like, they're going to be one of the best teams in the East if Jimmy was playing more. Jimmy played the same exact amount of games as Kyrie. Kyrie took a 2-week break.
Oh, well then, yeah, I get what you mean now. Yeah.
But if Jimmy was playing more games, that Heat team is, I want to say, ahead of the Hornets for the 14.
Yeah, like a top 4, yeah.
Yeah, top 4 for sure. Okay, who's your number 11?
So my
wait. Before I ask you who's your number 11, this is just a quick little inquiry. Do you have Chris Paul on your list?
Nah.
Okay.
He's another one like with Zion, who's like right outside though. So, okay, so my 11 is Trae Young, and that's because I thought
I left Trae off of my list. Okay, I kind of feel bad for doing that because the Hawks are a 6 seed, but I digress. I'm gonna have to roll with the punches.
Yeah, speaking of the Hawks being a 6 seed, I didn't know they were in the playoffs right now, honestly, but I think 25 points. Okay, 26 points, and almost 10 assists. I think that might be enough to be an all-star. NBA.
Okay, so I left him out of my top 20, but that's because my number 11 is a player that he is not a statistical player. Okay, my number 11 is a player that he'll come to your team and he'll make you he'll make your team a winning team. He contributes to winning basketball. He does not contribute to, getting all the stats. He wants to win, and whatever team he goes to is going to be a contender.
Chris Paul?
Yes, my number 11 actually is Chris Paul. Now, you can argue about me. You can argue with me.
Yeah.
He's averaging 16 points, 4.5 rebounds. No, we're on 5 rebounds and 8.5 assists.
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah, I get it.
But he goes to, those stats don't sound too good for a top 15 MVP candidate. But he will go to any team. He's the main reason. D-Book is the number 1 option, but CP3 is the main reason why they're winning. There's a reason why as CP3 comes, the winning starts to come alongside him. Because CP3 is just that much of a winning player that doesn't need to put up stats. All he really needs to do is come. He'll drop you 15 points, 8.5 assists. His defensive presence is just absolutely insane. And if you want a quick little stat, his win shares are 185.8. So that's just, when he goes to his team, the win shares are 185.8. So that tells you a lot about the fact that CP3 does not care about assists. Doesn't care about assists. What am I saying? Doesn't care about stats, but winning. And he has a real shot at winning the championship this year. His first ever real shot. That Suns team is good. But now we move on to our top 10. The most important part of this list by far. Okay. So I feel like number 10 really sets the tone. Say your number 10. Because everybody in this number 10 can. Oh my gosh, it's kind of, let's go. Number 10.
So my number 10 is James Harden. He's averaging 25. Definitely, I don't see the rebounds, as I said before, and 11 assists. And I'm expecting to be the most efficient player because he's James Harden. He's taking a lot of shots, obviously, but 46% for taking that many shots is really good. So yeah.
And on 36% from 3. So yeah, James Harden is your number 10. I had James Harden higher on my list.
Yeah.
But we all have differences, whatever. James Harden averaged 20. Oh no, never mind. My bad. My mind's just bugging. What am I saying? But yeah, my number 10 is Bradley Beal. Because he's averaging, I think he's leading the league in scoring. I have the stats put up here. Yeah, averaging 31.3 points per game. 31.3?
I think he's the only one averaging 30 in the league.
Yeah.
Is he?
Damian Lillard is 0.2 behind him for 30.
Oh.
Yeah. It's insane. Bradley Beal's he's having a spectacular season. Almost doing it on 50-40-90. He's a percentage away from 50% from the field. He is a bit of a ways away from three-pointer, but then he's 90% from the free throw line while doing all of this. So
50-40-90. Almost there. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's going off.
He's averaging. He's playing spectacular. He's my number 10 because, like I said, he's not contributing to winning basketball whatsoever. Like when this is probably the most disappointing stat out of all of them. The Wizards have won 2 games while Bradley Beal scored 40. 2. Bradley Beal has played a total of Bradley Beal has played a total of 41 games. And in 2 of those games that he scored 40, because I don't know how many games he scored 40. In two of those 41, they've won once. They've won twice. So yeah, I can't really put him that much higher. But yeah, who's your number 9?
Oh, okay. And we both know that he's lost like 3 times while dropping 40. So that just sounds stupid.
Yeah,
but yeah,
he's lost 3 times. No, he's lost 3 times while dropping 50. Every time that he's dropped 50 this season, he's lost, which is just foolishness. I didn't even know this. Devin Booker in a 70-point game, they lost the game. I didn't even know that.
That's
foolishness.
But yeah, so everything you just said is gonna help me talk about my next player because my next player is Bradley Beal. So
you practically don't even need too much of a description.
Yeah.
My number 9 is an injured player that goes by the name of Kevin Durant.
Number 9?
Yeah, number 9 is KD.
Okay.
Where did you have KD? No, don't tell me where you had KD.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that.
You had him higher though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I put KD there because I've said this so many times. It's an injury-free list, and all 8 of the players that I have ahead of him are having either better seasons or contributing to winning basketball. But I'm not going to deny the fact that the man is averaging 29 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 5.5 assists. I'm not going to deny that. He's on 52% from the field, 43% from 3, and 87% from the line. Now, he only has played 19 games, but still.
I'm not even surprised
you hear that? Do you? He's the best ever.
It's literally crazy to me how it's not surprising to me that KD's doing that. Like
that he's averaging 29 on almost 50, 40, 90 because he's the best. Okay, yeah. Number eight. Now, it kind of feels weird because so far for Bradley Beal and KD, we haven't given too much context, but believe me, for our next couple, we will be talking about it a little bit more. Hopefully, I want some controversy between us two. I want it.
Yeah. Okay, so for me, my number 8, right? Yeah, 8. My number 8 is the Don, Luka Doncic. They are 7th in the West, but you guys got to remember, it's the West, So like, you can't expect like to be the 1-2 seed every year.
True.
So yeah, he's averaging 28. I think it's like 11 rebounds. Is it? I'm not sure.
8 rebounds. 8 rebounds.
Oh, okay. That's probably someone else then. But yeah, 9 assists. We know what Luka does. 48% from the field. So yeah.
Yeah. This is like the opposite of controversy. My number 8 is also Luka. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah. Like RJ said, 28.5 points, 8 rebounds. Like, we want to be able to talk about it, but we can't because me and RJ have the same exact play results. Kind of getting me mad. But yeah, 28.5 points, 8 rebounds, 9 assists, 48% from the field, 36% from the free throw line. No, 36% from 3, 74% from the free throw line. Imagine he was shooting 36% from the free throw line.
Yeah, I was just about to yell.
But yeah, he's having a spectacular season, and with the way that Kristaps has been injured, the fact that they're where are they? They're the 7th seed. With the fact that Kristaps was injured to start off the season, that's pretty impressive for them. Yeah, who's your number 7?
At number 7, I have the guy who's not going to win MVP because of voters fatigue. I think you know who that is.
Giannis?
Yeah, Antetokounmpo. Okay, Giannis Antetokounmpo. I didn't say Giannis, but yeah, definitely I know he's averaging double-digit rebounds. 28 points and 6 assists, 6.5 assists. So almost 7, I can say.
Is having a very good season, but I have a completely different player at number 7. My number 7 is a guy that is putting up amazing stats, but is just completely canceled out of the MVP race already. It's Giannis. We had the same number 7. We had the same number 7 and number 8. Yeah, my number 7 is Giannis Antetokounmpo. 28.5 points, 11.5 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 55.5% from the field, 30.5% from three, 68% from the free throw line. Like what? RJ, wait. Position. If you go to a Basketball Reference, it says position: power forward, small forward, shooting guard, and point guard.
Yeah, no center, but point guard, totally. Like
shooting guard is the most surprising one.
Yeah, shooting.
Shooting. In my opinion, Giannis is like Steph. Yeah, there's not too much to say. He's most likely not going to win it due to voter fatigue. But yeah, Giannis is an absolute don. He's just, Who's your number 6? Please don't say that we have the same one. Please.
If Giannis somehow wins 3 MVPs in a row, then he's Bale. Bale means lucky, for those who don't know. Next I have the greatest shooter of all time, Stephen Curry. 29 points, 6 assists, and I think it was 6 rebounds too. 4 rebounds, something like that. My brain's dead. But yeah, 47%. And you guys know, I'm not going to say he's chucking up threes, but you know what I'm saying. He's taking a lot.
Okay. Well, my number 6 is kind of a clone to him. It's Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is my number 6 as well. Like I just said, 29, 5, and 6 on 40%, 41% from 3, 92% from the field. And he's basically flirting with 30 points on 50, 40, 90. Just flirting with it at this point. Yeah. And the Warriors are the 10th seed. Yeah, Warriors are the 10th seed. So they're in the play-in game, which is good for them. And yeah, I feel like they're gonna do good. I'm confused because the 1 through 6 is fine. And then the 7 through 10 is a play-in game, right?
7 through 10?
Or is the 8 through 12? Or is it the 8 through 12?
No, it's not 7. Yeah, it's 8 through 12. It's 8 through
12. Okay. Yeah, so go to your number 5.
My number 5 is the Slim Reaper. I was going to say the Skim Reaper.
Oh, no, it's 7 to 10. That's a play-in game. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, yeah. Your number 5 is KD?
Yeah, Durantula. Okay, so we know the 29 points per game. That's KD, one of the best scorers of all time. One of the most unguardable players of all time, easily.
For sure. He's 7 feet and he's a point guard.
He's just shoot over you. That's all he does, you know? And then, not all he does, because almost 5.5 assists.
Okay, that's not too surprising for me. That's not too surprising for me.
Yeah, big 3 chip, you know?
Yeah. But still, that's really good. My number 5, finally, it's a different player. My number 5 is Damian Lillard.
Okay.
His name is Damian Lamonte Ollie Lillard. What?
Oh.
Yeah. Mine is Dame, averaging the second most points in the league at 29.8. Still averaging 8 assists, and he played a good portion of the season without CJ. On 4 rebounds, 45% from the field, 37% from 3, and a whopping 95% from the free throw line.
Holy.
95% from the free throw line, my guy. Look, what? Like, how? Yeah, this one, it's pretty self-explanatory. Damian Lillard is having just... This season that Damian Lillard is having is unprecedented. It's just crazy. And take away LeBron James and Joel Embiid, who are towards the top of my list. Yeah. Damian Lillard's literally going to be 2 or 3. That tells you a lot. Because, like I said, if we were doing this with injuries, Damian Lillard is 2 or 3. He's one of the... Yeah. Who's number 4 for you? Luckily, I'm pretty sure that we have different number 4s, so that's good.
For me, he's like the opposite of the player you said, Damian Lillard. But yeah, 30 points not surprising. 8 assists is not surprising. But I just want to say one big thing. He's hitting half of the shots while putting up in the logo.
Chill.
I can't, man. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So mine, I haven't said this player yet. James Harden is my number 4.
Yeah.
He's averaging 26, 8, and 11 as a shooting guard. Technically, he's running point guard now. Point guard, technically.
8 rebounds.
26, 8. And I think he's also averaging a steal and a block.
A block?
Wait, let me just make sure that I'm not doing cap.
A block. Wait, what?
Let's make sure that I'm not just doing lying.
No way.
Yeah, he's averaging 26, 8, and 11. Why does a picture of him look so creepy? It's fine. James Harden is averaging. Where is it? Oh, no, it can just take its time. 1.5 steals and 0.7 blocks.
Oh, so if we were to round
so
up,
if you add 1.3 to 0.7, that equals 2.0. And then if you wanna, you can split it into 1.0, 1.0 each. But yeah, he's averaging a good season. Yeah, he's averaging a good season. Milan, you're just the smartest person that I've ever met. But yeah, he's having an amazing season. And yeah, James Edward Harden Jr. is my fourth.
So for my number 3, it's a guy that could literally be second. Like, it's so close between him and number 2. Nikola Jokic. He's on the 5th seed Nuggets in the West. 27 double-digit rebounds for sure, and 8.6 assists as a center. I just want to remind you guys, center. The league is literally positionless now. Like,
thank you. The league is positionless because this man, the Jokic. I'm just smart.
Come on, man.
This man, the Joker, is averaging 27, 11, and 8.5. And peep this. He has missed a total of 1 game.
Oh, no, he could definitely be second now you said that.
1 game. Wait, 28 plus 18. He hasn't even actually, he hasn't missed a game, actually. Let me correct myself. He hasn't missed a single game and is averaging 27, 11, and 8.5 on 57% from the field, 42% from 3, and 87% from the free throw line.
The league is actually positioned
as a center.
Whoa.
What you just do?
My lamb. What the heck?
Yeah, that's kind of insane, bro. He's also 3 turnovers as a center. He has the ball in his hands all the time. Yeah. But think about this. Think about it like this. He's averaging 27 this year. Last year, he averaged 19. He's averaging 8.5 assists this season. 7 assists last season. 11 rebounds this season. 9.7 last season. He's averaging more steals and a 0.1 in blocks. So, yeah. Nikola Jokic is one of 2 players in NBA history to shoot 10 or better from the field in a triple-double. Didn't miss in a triple-double.
This guy is out of his mind, bro.
He is just the best ever.
Oh, my gosh.
Okay. Now, number 2 and number 1, I'm not going to say that it's like there's 2 consensus players because these guys are the most interchangeable players ever.
Yeah.
And they're both injured right now, right? Both currently injured. Who was your number 2?
Okay, look, should we like count down to at the same time?
Okay, my number 2 is 3, 2, 1. Joel
Embiid.
Okay.
Yeah, so we both have the same number 1 for sure.
Sure, without a doubt. Yeah, Joel at number 2. It was actually like surprise. Okay, I'm not gonna say surprisingly because Joel's I think is averaging like 30, 11, and 4.
Yeah.
So it's kind of crazy that I'm just saying that with a straight face. But yeah, I actually don't think that he's averaging 30 because when I looked at the thing, what is Joel averaging? He's averaging, he's averaging 30. He's the best. Okay, now, the ESPN thing is bugging because that's what I'm on to look at these stats. Joel's averaging 29.9 and like he's just not here. Like he's just not in the top because he's only played, he's played less games than Kyrie.
Okay, wait a
minute. I feel like that had immediately canceled Joel out of like the top in the MVP race. He's only played 31 of the 40 something games that his team's played. I think they played 48. How many games have the Sixers played? 32 plus 14. Quick math, 46. 31 of his team's 46, and he's still injured.
I mean, to me, like when you're averaging 30 and your team's the best in the league, like I don't know if you can, I don't know if you can put him down. Jokic could go over him though. I would say that. I would actually say that.
30, 11, and 3 on 52% from the field, 42% from 3, and 86% from the free throw line. He's the best.
2 centers almost have 50, 40, 90 in a row. Totally regular, you know?
Oh my gosh. On March the 13th, he was going to be reevaluated in 2 weeks. In 2018, I don't know why I'm looking at stat head and injuries. In 2018-19, Joel Embiid became the third player since the NBA ABA merged to average at least 27 and 13. Only 2 players have done that?
No way. What the heck? Who's the other guy? Do you know?
Wilt.
But who?
No, Wilt didn't play during the NBA ABA merge, did he?
Yeah, not at all. No.
No, yeah, because Wilt played before 1979. I don't know. 27 and 13. Hakeem?
He retired in like 1974. Oh, probably with Hakeem, honestly.
Most likely.
Shaq. No way one guy did. No.
It's literally. Oh, no. He's become the third player. Shaq and Hakeem, right? For sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's fine. I actually might look at that before I end off the thing. It's kind of crazy how Joel
Hakeem's definitely there.
Joel missed his first 2 seasons due to injury, and he hasn't scored less than 20 points yet in his career because he's the best.
First 2 seasons. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so. he had a foot injury. But yeah, Joel Embiid, he's too good to put any lower, but then he isn't better than the guy that's number 1 to put him any higher. And the guy that's number 1 just happens to be my favorite player of all time, LeBron James.
Yeah, Chris Paul. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, LeBron.
Yeah, LeBron, yeah.
Our MVP, if the league were to end today with no injuries, my MVP is LeBron. In year 18, okay, let's just same exact thing as Giannis. Position, small forward, power forward, point guard, and shooting guard. Okay, LeBron's not playing shooting guard, man.
Just take out the shooting guard for everyone, like so.
And on Wikipedia, they classify LeBron as a shooting guard.
Yeah, that thing.
Foolishness. Yeah. He is in year 18 at like 36 years old and is maybe just averaging 25, 8, and 8. And I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be extremely disappointed in the NBA if LeBron is not all defensive first team. AD for more than half of the season. And I'm going to tell you guys can ask anyone that I know. My mother's near me. I watch so many Lakers games. It's kind of addicting. And when I tell you LeBron James is a top 5 defender in the NBA right now, he's a top 5 defender in the NBA right now. The only person I'll put ahead of him, Ben Simmons, Giannis, Rudy Gobert, and Joel Embiid. That's it. Those are my only 4. Those are the only 4 ahead of LeBron. LeBron James is playing out of his mind, out of his brain, out of his noggin. And yeah, he's for sure my number 1. If the league were to end today, LeBron's my MVP.
Yeah.
And like some people, LeBron James has averaged at least 25, 5, and 5 in 15 different seasons. The next most, LeBron's the best.
What?
25. My mind is hurting because this guy's just cool. He's just cool. By the way, ever since LeBron's rookie season, he's averaged 25 points in every single season. Just think about that. LeBron
most consistent player ever.
Yeah, without a doubt. LeBron didn't lead the league in scoring when he averaged 31.4, which is his career high. Kobe just whooped that season. Kobe was the best that season.
Oh, that, yeah.
I think Kobe averaged like 34.
Yeah, it's 35.6.
35. Oh, I see you tripping. But yeah.
It's almost 36 tripping.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wait. Is my mind just bugging? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's actually been, because this didn't update in a while, 17 years that LeBron has averaged 25, 5, and 5. 17 years.
Modding. That's all I got to say, man.
He's adding modifications to the game. 25, 5, and 5. Well, there's a stat. And like I said, before we end off today's podcast, which I feel like was a really successful one, somehow our top 10 was nearly identical. So that's cool.
Weird.
But yeah, I said that I was going to check Hakeem. And Shaq, right? Yeah, Shaq.
Yeah.
Let's just see if Hakeem. I practically just need to look at the rebounds. Okay, so wait. In both of Hakeem's Hakeem isn't one of them. Because in Hakeem's 13 rebound seasons or higher, he had 13 and 25, 14 and 24, and 14 and 21. And then he also had a 13 and 26. So he was really close. He was 1 point away. But yeah, Hakeem isn't one of them. If it's not Shaq, I'm going to...
So we have to think of people. So 1979 was the merger.
Yeah, well, that was the merge.
Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan?
KG might
be Tim Duncan.
KG or Tim. Shaq shot 4% from 3. Shaq shot 4% from 3. Okay, if it's not Shaq, I'm just going to...
No, it has to be.
Yeah, Shaq averaged 30 and 29 in the season.
Oh,
30 and 29. I'm so smart. 30 and 29. He's not Wilt, Milan. He's not Wilt. He averaged 30 and 13. And then there's a different season where he averaged... Shaq is just good. He's just good.
30 and 13. Oh,
that's
God.
Lowest season, other than, of course, the seasons where his leg was just dead. In his rookie season, he averaged 23 and 14 as a rookie?
What?
Okay.
What?
So Shaq is one. Tim Duncan and who's the other guy that we said?
Kevin Garnett.
KG. Okay, I'll go Timmy first. Timmy.
I think it's Garnett though, because of the rebound.
Yeah, I do think. Yeah, Timmy never even averaged 13 rebounds.
Millie, I'm dumb. I was thinking Dennis Rodman. Yeah, 27 points.
No. Okay, KG for sure averaged more than 30. Wait, nah. KG didn't even average 27 once in his career.
That's ridiculous.
KG's career average is 17.
I have bad news. I have bad news for the podcast. So my device is about to die. So just search him up quick.
I don't know who it is. It's fine. No, Kevin Durant. Kevin Garnett, 18 points is his career. That's what he's averaging for his career.
Oh, yeah, I should have knew he wouldn't be scoring. Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to see. I really want to check. What are LeBron's win shares? Because KG says 191. LeBron's win shares 242. That's where we're going to end off today's podcast. I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. We'll see you guys again on our next podcast episode. We don't know when that's going to be. We need to brainstorm ideas and actually execute it. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next episode. Like I said, I'm Main Man Milan.
And I'm your boy Jay.
And we'll see you guys in our next installment of the Blocks Over Shots podcast. Bye-bye.
Peace.